Morning. Could I do an iced vanilla latte, please, with sweet cold foam, whatever is on the top?
Do that small or large?
Just regular, small, I guess. Thank you so much. You too. Good morning and welcome to day 6 of my solo Disney trip. This morning I woke up again just like yesterday before the sunrise. So I went down, I got coffee, I got an iced vanilla latte with cold foam on top. That seems to be my go-to order at Le Petit Cafe. It's just consistent, it's good, I like it a lot. I would ask for more ice next time because I like a lot of ice. Then I got breakfast, I could not decide, so I got both and had a little bit of both. I wanted something savory, but then I also wanted the blueberry lemon pancakes, so I got the sausage, egg, and cheese croissant, which I'm glad I got both because I actually got the sausage, egg, and cheese croissant and only wanted a few bites of it, and then I went for the blueberry lemon pancakes. But this morning, I really want a black calf cold brew from Hollywood Studios, so I switched over my park reservations for Hollywood Studios. We're gonna just pop in, grab that, find somewhere to sit, possibly take a couple of photos just because I think this is what I'm going to wear in the morning. It's going to be a little chilly. So I've got just like some linen pants on, my sweatshirt that I got at Disney Springs a couple of days ago. If you're new, there's tons of vlogs already up from my Disney trip. So go catch up on those and watch these in order so you can experience the trip with me. And I think this is just what I'm going to wear this morning. And then this afternoon, we're going over to EPCOT. I want to do some of the festival things, but it's going to start warming up. I've got a different t-shirt that I want to throw on for EPCOT that says EPCOT, so I can't wear it at other parks. Obviously, can't break the rules. And then we'll just see where the rest of the day takes us, honestly. Last night, I had so much fun going to EPCOT and experiencing it, like, at nighttime. I've not done that yet this trip, so I was really excited about that. And now I've seen all of the parks, with the exception of Animal Kingdom, during sunset, and I just really appreciate the parks at sunset. There's something that's so relaxing about seeing all of the landmarks, so the Epcot Ball, Cinderella's Castle, with that gorgeous sunset in the back. It's just absolutely perfect. We'll see where the day takes us. I'm glad to have you along. Let's grab our park bag. We're gonna rope drop Hollywood Studios for a black calf. I don't see anything more fitting than that, so let's go. It's another day of basically wearing pajamas at the parks. I'm wearing my sweatshirt that I got a couple days ago here at Disney. I'm wearing linen pants, sandals, and then my bag, and I chose to wear my Mickey ears on there. I'm obsessed with this bag, you guys. If you get like one thing for your next Disney trip, have it be this bag. Of course, I'll have it linked down below. I will also have a QR code on the screen in the corner with all of my Amazon Disney must-haves. I've been constantly adding to it this trip live as I'm thinking of things, as I'm using things. So this is going to be like a great master list if you have a Disney trip coming up. Shop on Amazon for all these things. They're going to be game changers and lifesavers. I've also had some struggles this trip that I'm adding some finds for my next one because I'm literally coming back next week. And, okay, actually, hold on. I've got something exciting to tell you. So I wanted to quickly sit down for this, but last night I was talking to Noah and I booked another trip. Another one. So I'm literally leaving tomorrow, right? I come back next week for a trip with my mom. I will be vlogging that. I think it's just going to be one mega vlog. I think it's going to be just one giant vlog. At least that's the goal. I'm hoping that it's going to be like 1 to 2 hours, maybe more, but I want it to be really long and good. Then I'm literally coming back 2 weeks later, our trip with Noah and I, we're going to be doing just like a fun, he saw my vlogs, he wants to go to Animal Kingdom, he wants to go do all the things that I've been doing, so I was like, yeah, I influenced you too, I see it, and then I'm coming back like 2 weeks after that for another solo trip. So we went from 0 to 100. We went from no Disney trips for a year because of the car accident. All of a sudden, we are making up for lost time. So if you like Disney vlogs, there's going to be lots of them over the next couple of months. It's going to be insane. And then I'm trying to figure out a Disney cruise. If you have any recommendations on which ship you've sailed on, it would be for 2 adults. I'm not going to do my first cruise solo. My husband would definitely be coming with me. So if you have any recommendations, I'm asking for you guys to share your favorite things with me. What's your favorite cruise line? Did you go with just adults? Which one's the best for adults with no kids? Please let me know down below because I am like clueless. I'm trying to do a bunch of research, but it's a little bit overwhelming. And I see one thing, I'm like, oh my God, I want to go on that one. And I'm like, oh no, I want to go on that one. And then I'm like, oh, but that one's nice. I just can't decide. So please help me. If you have any guidance on this, please let me know down below. But anyway, let's go to Hollywood Studios and grab that black half.
Ladies, gentlemen, and islanders of all ages, welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner.
Thank you for coming in. And while we wait, we're going to play some
I've already been in every gift shop like 5 times. Is it too much if I go again? Because I'm like, oh, I want to get a coffee, but then I'm also like, let me go and do a couple of gift shops. I'm like, girl, you've already been into every single gift shop like 3 times. There's probably nothing new. But see, that's exactly what I would say. And then there would be new stuff. And I'd be like, dang it, if I just went in. I think we're going to wander around a couple of gift shops. Maybe I'll see if there's some gift shops that I haven't hit up yet. But first on the agenda, though, is Black Half. So we're going to wander back into Galaxy's Edge for Black Half. I don't need a straw. Thank you. You too. I was able to find a table, which is very exciting, outside because the weather is so nice. I'm wearing a, obviously, like long sleeve. It's definitely gonna warm up later today. I feel it in the air. It's Black Half time. It was so funny. I ended up getting some photos done as well. I paid for the photo pass this trip and I wanted to share my thoughts on it. I think it's a great idea. If you're here by yourself, if you're nervous about getting photos like by yourself, getting the stands, getting everything, it is such a great way to be able to get professional photos of you while you're on a solo trip. I know the next question is going to be, isn't it awkward? No. When you just realize you're never going to see these people again, it gets a little bit easier and it's so quick. You're only taking your photos for 20 seconds max and they have them set up everywhere. So whatever you see, I believe they wear green. They'll have a camera. You can just go up and ask nicely if they can take your photo and they scan your magic band. It's quick, it's easy. And if you're here by yourself, it's a great way. I purchased the 30-day, so it's good for 30 days just because I have so many trips coming up that I just decided to do the whole 30 days. And so far I love it. I think I've used it like 5 or 6 times on this trip and it's just great if you want to make sure you've got full body photos of you on your trip and you're nervous about having to set up a stand somewhere and use like Lens Buddy, which is what I like to use. I do a combination of the both, but I will say for most of my solo trips, I could totally see myself paying for the service again. It's really helpful. Disney has been nailing it with the mugs. Look at how good this one is. Oh my gosh, I love that mug. Oh, I'm like so tempted, but I don't need any more. I'm taking the long way out of Hollywood Studios, so I'm going through Toy Story Land, getting some photos in front of Slinky Dog Dash, and collecting some B-roll to include in today's vlog, because I think Toy Story Land is one of the best sections of the park. Obviously, Galaxy's Edge superior. However, you can't beat Toy Story Land with a sunset. It's the best. It is definitely starting to heat up, so we're taking the Skyliner back to the resort so I can do a quick outfit change because I've got an EPCOT t-shirt that I want to wear, obviously Epcot, get back on the Skyliner, head to Epcot and do all of the Festival of the Art things. I've got a whole list, so we're going to brave the festival and go to Epcot.
Ladies, Hollywood Studios. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to EPCOT International Gateway.
I also wanted to give an update. My laundry was delivered yesterday. Forgot to update the vlog. If you missed it, 2 days ago, I decided to try out the valet laundry service at the Riviera, and it was great. The pieces came back, they were clean, they smelled absolutely incredible. It worked out really well. Actually, fun fact, the sweatshirt was one of the pieces that I had cleaned. It was really nice. I got 3 pieces done and I believe it was like $20. So it's definitely not a service that you would normally like want to go get a full load of laundry done. That would cost you like $100. But if you have just a couple of pieces, maybe a nice dress that you flew down with and you want it just like pressed and cleaned and all of that, it's definitely a service that I've always wanted to try, and I kind of just sacrificed the $20 to report back. So hopefully that's helpful. Again, it's something where it's like it's in your closet. If you need a couple of pieces done, if you're here for a longer trip like I was and I didn't have a washer and dryer, there were just some pieces I found myself wanting to wear a lot, but they definitely just needed to be washed. So it's a service to know that is available. You don't have to do it every single trip or for every single piece of clothing. You can if you want to. Of course, do whatever you want to do. It is there if you don't have a washer and dryer. You don't have to panic. Oh, they also have communal washers and dryers if that's more your style. But if you're on the go, you're at Disney, you're going to the parks, you don't always want to be doing laundry. You're on vacation. So it's something to just think about. It is a service that's available. It is a little bit pricey. It's definitely a luxury, but it does work really well. So this is the quick outfit change. I just changed my top to this EPCOT shirt and then same linen pants, same sandals. Same bag. I don't think we're gonna switch the ears, but I'm gonna toy around and see which ears look best on the bag. The room is definitely becoming a mess though, so the trip is coming to an end.
We are now arriving at EPCOT. To all who come to this place of joy, hope, and friendship, welcome. Please remain seated until the doors automatically open.
I forgot my Remy charm back in the hotel room and I'm so bummed. The cast members truly are the best. They are the magic. They're so nice and I love cast members. Remember, be kind to the cast members. They're there and they make your day magical, but you've got to be nice to them because at the end of the day, they are people too. I see some crazy experiences where I'm just like, oh my gosh, you gotta be nice to the cast members. We're here, we're at EPCOT. I'm gonna just wander around. I think we're gonna go kind of backwards since we come in through the like in between UK and France Pavilion. I think we're gonna turn right and go France Pavilion all the way around. This piece literally made me stop in my tracks. It's so gorgeous. I'm gonna see if they have a copy. I got back to the resort. I did not last very long at EPCOT. I just was like, I don't know, you ever have those weird times where you're just like wandering around? You're like, I have things that I want to do and I just can't get myself to do it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I am tired. I am like run down from the trip so far. So today's gonna be a little bit of a struggle to like get up and going and doing things. I kind of wish I slept in today just a little bit because I'm like, I feel myself just starting to get tired and like, you know, the Disney energy is starting to like, I want to do more. Like my brain is like, go do more, go do more. My body is like, girl, just slow down. So I think we're gonna kind of just take the afternoon here, hang out at the resort. I had lunch at Primo Piatto, didn't film it. I was just like, I'm gonna just enjoy this. I had a meatball sub, delicious, with of course a crispy Coke on the side. It's gorgeous. It's sunny out, so I was gonna stop here just for a little bit. I was honestly gonna grab my computer. I actually have to charge it up really quick. So I'm gonna charge it a little bit. I think I'm gonna bring it out into the courtyard. Hopefully I'll be able to find a spot to sit, get some computer work done, have like a productive afternoon, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, go back to EPCOT once the sun kind of goes down. I picked a Friday to do the festival stuff at EPCOT, which probably wasn't the best if I was trying to avoid crowds and busyness and lines, but it is what it is. That's just how the cookie crumbled. So we're going to charge the laptop and go have ourselves a really nice resort afternoon. I think that just sounds absolutely ideal right now. And I know I told you earlier the exciting news of all of the Disney trips I have coming up, but I'm like tempted to book one more. I just feel like one more. I don't know. We'll see. I'm packing my bag. We had such a relaxing afternoon. I just hung out by the little river or the little lake area with the Skyliner view, got a cupcake, got a Diet Coke, got some computer work done. The vibes were immaculate and it was so nice to just chill out. We're going to be taking on EPCOT for the second time today, attempt number 2. I put Ratatouille on the outside of my bag. We've got a full park bag because we're going to go try out some of the festival food, and I'm very excited about it. I'm going to take quite the adventure to get there. I thought about taking a Lyft because I want to go to the front of the park first, but then I decided we're going to just do a round with the buses. So I'm going to pick a random bus to get on and then from there transfer to EPCOT bus because the Riviera does not have an EPCOT bus because you have the Skyliner, which makes sense, but I want to go to the front of the park, not the International Gateway. So I'm going to just grab my bag. This is what we're wearing for the festival. I feel like it's a good look because you've got the blue for I actually might take these ears off just because I kind of want Remy to really pop. Yeah, I think we're going to go with this for tonight. And then, yeah, grab my phone, grab you guys, and let's go to the festival. I'm also going to close my blinds so that way they'll be down when I come back to the room because it'll be dark by the time we get back. And I'm going to remember to leave a light on in here so that way I can see when I come back. Okay, maybe I'm missing something because it says this one goes to EPCOT, but then on the TV screen it says use Skyliner. So whatever bus this is, I guess we're getting onto it in the hopes that we end up at EPCOT. Yeah, see, for EPCOT it says use Skyliner with no bus time arrival. But this bus stop sign says EPCOT, so we'll sit here, see what happens. I can confirm there was no bus to EPCOT, so we were at Disney Springs. And so I took a bus to Disney Springs. It was the first bus that came. And now we're getting on a bus to go to EPCOT. So a little bit of a longer trip, but I gave myself hopefully plenty of time to be able to make this work in time for sunset. So I finally made it to EPCOT. Had a little bit of a situation. So I took this is a story. I took the bus from Riviera to Disney Springs. Disney Springs does not have theme park buses. So I took a bus to Old Key West and then got on the EPCOT bus. So we're here. We're going to do I almost said food and wine festival, but it's not food and wine festival. Do some festival stuff. It is like 5:15-ish, so the sun is starting to set. Want to get some photos in front of the EPCOT ball. I almost said Epcot Castle. It's been a long day. I mean, it really hasn't. It's been a long week. In my energy, my brain is starting to not work. But I want to get some sunset photos in front of the Epcot ball, as well as watch the Epcot ball turning on. I did that yesterday, and I just can't stop thinking about how freaking cool that was. So going to do that. Oh my gosh, I just love the music that Epcot plays. I like the old music that Epcot played better. Maybe a hot take, but stuff always just goes so hard when they play it. But yeah, we had quite the travel and quite the experience. I also wanted to say, I asked my bus driver because I've always been curious. You know the voice that comes on? It's like, oh, we're arriving at Epcot or we're arriving here. I asked, is this automated or is this like a button you push for each of the things that it says, each of the sequences? It's like, we're arriving at Epcot. It's like, please stay seated. And it is all automated. I don't know if you're curious about that, but I've always been. So it's all automated, of course. He was funny too. He's like, you know ventriloquism? And I'm like, stop it. So I'm just like, if you're curious about something, ask. Just ask, because it bothers me sometimes when I can't know something. And I'm like, how does this work? I'm just fascinated on how things work. Let's go through security, scan in. Let's enjoy our last night. But it's okay. We'll be back next week for another trip. I just took the best photos. They're going on my resume. We've got monorail, Epcot ball, opening lights. Excuse me. And sunset. It does not get any better. Let's turn around and go tackle the festival, starting in Mexico, which actually, okay, so here's the debate. Do you start in Mexico or do you start in Canada? Hot take. I always start in France because I'm always taking the Skyliner. When I was a kid though, it was always start at Epcot. Obviously, it was always start in Mexico. As an adult though, if I had to choose between Mexico and Canada, I almost would say Canada just because I feel like most people will go to Mexico. That's purely the only reason. I also feel like if you're drinking, starting in Mexico to me makes more sense. Could I do the upside down shake, please? All right, so stop number one, I got the upside down shake. This has a cupcake on the side of it, whipped cream with sprinkles, and it looks like it's gonna taste like cake batter, which is what I'm kind of expecting and hoping. All right, cheers. It tastes exactly like cake batter. I got the non-alcoholic, but I can taste like where the alcohol would have a place in this. Wow, that's a treat. Oh my gosh. If you like sweet, if you like cake batter, if you like birthday cake, this is a 10 out of 10. So good. Upon further research, the churro margarita is not a part of the festival. I guess it's just a new item. So we're gonna skip that today. I'm really wanting to just try like all the festival stuff. So off to Germany we go. Could I do Black Forest cake, please? I got the Black Forest cake. It looks delicious. I'm noticing I'm getting all of these. Oh, you like my light? I notice I'm getting all of these desserts, but I promise we're moving on to food next. All right, actually, let me get some photos of it first before I absolutely devour it. I just filmed an entire clip of me sampling this, and I forgot to click record. But this is it. It's chocolate cake with cherry, and there's like a mousse with like a rich whipped cream that's super creamy, and cherry. Oh my gosh. I rated this a 9.5 out of 10. If you like a rich dessert, like a rich chocolate, you're gonna love this. This and Black Calf to me have a very similar profile for taste, where I would feel like these two would pair so well together. Whenever we go around, do you know that TikTok sound of the like, what is it called? Pageants. And it's like, America! Or not that accent. You know what I'm trying to say. Like they do all of the countries. It's all I play. So I'm like, we're in Italy right now. I got the mozzarella and it's basically a mozzarella stick with a bunch of dipping sauces. Definitely see pesto. Don't really know what the other two are. So we're gonna just try it out. These are fresh. Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess. The cheese pull is gonna be crazy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're so hot. I'm gonna let this sit for a second. I will say the photos don't look super appetizing because I'm taking them in the dark. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how to eat this. Oh my gosh, that is the most insane cheese pull I've ever seen in my entire life. Cheers. We missed the last bite together, so we're recording. I'm gonna do the pesto first, only because I know that that's what that is. Oh my gosh. I almost just tipped the whole table over. It's pesto, you can't go wrong. Now I'm gonna try whatever this yellow-orange sauce is. In the dark, it reminds me of Chick-fil-A sauce, but I know that's not it. Low-key, it literally does taste like Chick-fil-A sauce. I gotta look up what that is. Low-key, that really does taste like Chick-fil-A sauce. And then there's this red sauce that I'm assuming is marinara sauce. This sauce right here tastes like Chick-fil-A sauce. I kid you not. Kid you not. These come loaded with cheese. It's unreal. Anyway, cheers. I'll see you in the next country. I don't know if I vlogged it, but yesterday I put extra napkins in my purse and I was like, I'm probably not gonna need them. I'm using them right now for my cheesy hands. That was delicious. I would rate that one, I don't know. I wish it was a little bit, like there was a little bit more because there's so many sauces. I'd rate that one like a 7.5 out of 10. But if it came with another mozzarella stick, I think I'd rate it a little bit higher. Hi, could I do the Wagyu bun, please? So they're playing music super loud. I am in China right now, and I got the Wagyu bun. Oh, that music is gonna be really loud, so I'm gonna make this quick. But it's stuffed with something, so let's try it. It's really good. It's got Wagyu, it's like really well flavored, well seasoned, and the bread is soft and doughy. That's delicious. I think I'd rate this a 9 out of 10. So So here we sit with our final hot chocolate of this solo trip. Tear up. This was such a good solo trip. I am so thankful to be on it. I think after like the last year, I've never taken Disney trips for granted, but like I really am just like so proud of myself for being able to walk this much and do this much and vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I can't wait to sit down and watch these vlogs and get them up for you in case you missed it. There are 6 Disney videos from this trip. There's pack with me each day. It's been a lot of fun. So I wanted to wrap up today's vlog with a little chat of some upcoming trips, what the plans are, where we go next here on the Disney property. So I'm going to share what I have upcoming booked. So I'm leaving here tomorrow morning, and then I'm coming back in a week, like 8 days. I come back with my mom. We're doing a girls trip and I will be vlogging that. I don't know if my mom's going to want to be on camera, so it might just look like a solo trip, which is going to be so great to have somebody to help me film and take photos because it is a little bit of a struggle, definitely a learning curve. So that'll be a girls trip. And then I'm coming back about 2 weeks later. All of these stays will be at the Riviera. And then I'm coming back 2 weeks later for a trip with Noah, my husband. So again, not a solo trip, but it will be vlogged with my husband. And again, great to have somebody get extra footage. Normally, I feel like the vlogs are like easier to film because I'm not just filming by myself. But don't worry, if solo trips are your jam, I will be then coming back 3 weeks later and doing another long solo trip. So over the next couple of months, there are going to be so many Disney vlogs of trips. We're going to be doing so many different things, going to all the different parks, doing all of the Disney things. It doesn't stop there. We're just going to keep going. I would also, I think I mentioned it in this vlog, or maybe yesterday, I would love to go on a Disney cruise. So if you have any advice, if you've been on a cruise, what's your favorite cruise? I'm looking for the most adult friendly. I'm not really into Marvel. I like traditional Disney. I like the parks. I like relaxing. If you have any words of advice, words of wisdom when it comes to Disney cruises, I would love it all. Honestly, I get very overwhelmed looking at all of this stuff. So if you have any tips, any tricks, I will take them all. And of course, when we go, you're coming too, right? Because I'm going to be vlogging. So you're going to come too. But tonight, we're going to sign off and watch the fireworks one last time, drink our hot chocolate one last time, and turn off the lights one last time because I'm going to be waking up super early tomorrow, hitting the road, and we'll be coming back here so soon. If you want more Disney vlogs, I have been doing solo trips for the longest time. There are already hours and hours and hours and hours worth of vlogs from Disney World already up on my channel. I have a whole entire playlist called Disney Days, so feel free to check that out and binge watch that if you're missing the Disney magic. I'm taking forever wrapping this up because I feel like once I wrap this up, the trip is really over. But cheers, thank you for coming with me, and to our next one.